Do you have gendering values? Mine are made up of queerness, gratitude, service, fluidity, weaving. I'm also made up of the glitter and grit of transgender, queer, BIPOC, leather dyke, fairy, and fag revolutionists. Their values that they've embodied, they have and continue to be deeply shaping of my understanding of radical queer speculation and recreation. And at the same time, gender constructs bleed into my habits, my choices, my actions, my thoughts, my fucking fantasies. I'm also made up of my cultural exposure, my experiences, limiting and expansive, all the expectations that often comes with these things. And even with all that, I've got 20 years of practice placing my attention on queer ways of understanding, of limiting beliefs and gender constructs. And sometimes that practice has waned. Other times it's like the breath flowing in and out of my lungs at a given moment. And what I think matters isn't my consistency of being there, but it's my consistency of returning to it. So how do you bring your attention back to your values and what makes up you, what sets your intentions for their manifestation, for that discovery or rediscovery? In my younger years, I really clung to an understanding in my mind, body, spirit of the fact that I didn't have to color inside the lines. It was really freeing for me when I found that, this deconstruction that insisted I tend to my grief. And alongside that work of moving through loss, I embrace joyous pride in my transgressive ways of showing up. I often am overcome with gratitude for the built trust, for sure, of support that allows me to be able to do that work. It was essential to my reclamation of self. But eventually, as trust in myself and others grew, and I came to embrace compassion for those habituated forms that we fold ourselves into for a sense of safety, then I began to kind of let go of those fears of losing safety. I was safe enough and comfortable enough finally, and I was able to excitedly embrace subversion. And I felt the idea that not only I don't have to color inside the lines of gender options offered, but in fact those boxes themselves are non-existent. They don't exist. Their effects are felt and true, but their boundaries are false tales. They're obliterated, I think, with spaciousness of courage and safety, community and comfort. So I guess I'm thinking a lot about what makes up your sense and feeling of gender.